Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahsan Nazir. I am from Comsat University, Islamabad WA campus. My roll number is FA21 BSc 042. Today I am going to talk about Khilafat movement which was started in 1919 and ended in 1924. So, what was the Khilafat movement? Khilafat movement was a socio-religious movement that was launched in subcontinent to protect the Ottoman Empire, which were going to be captured by British government after the World War I. It was the movement that was started by Ali brothers Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar and Maulana Shaukat Ali. The movement included a resignation from government jobs, boycott of schools, boycott of elections, return of official awards and titles, boycott of British goods, boycott of courts. So how did Khilafat movement started? Khilafat movement was started in 1919 because of the World War I, which was started in 1914 and ended in 1918. In this war, there were two powers, Central Power and Allied Power. Germany, Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, and the Ottoman Empire were in Central Power and were considered as a Central Power, and Great Britain, France, Russia, Italy, Romania, Japan, and the United States were considered as Allied Power. During the World War I, the Ottoman Empire Turkey joined the war in favor of Germany, but Turkey and Germany lost the war and a pact commonly known as Istanbul Accord was concluded between the Allied forces on 3rd November 1918. According to this pact, the territories of Turkey were going to be divided among France, Greece, Britain. During the war, the Indian Muslims were in a very awkward position because they had a deep rooted devotion to the Caliphate. They had a profound respect for this holy institution, therefore, their support to the British government was subject to the safeguard and protection of the holy places of Turkey, and on the condition that Turkey will not be deprived of its territories, but the British government could not fulfill both of these promises. The Treaty of Sevres was 1920 was imposed on Turkey, and its territories like Smyrna, Thrace, and Anatolia were wrested from it and distributed among European countries. A wave of anger swept across the Muslim world, and the Indian Muslim rose against the British government. Muslim leaders like Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar, Maulana Shaukat Ali, and others reacted against the British policy and were put behind the bars. Thus, Muslims organized a mass movement which came to be known as Khilafat movement. The goals of Khilafat movement were to protect the places of Turkey, to restore the territories of Turkey, to restore the Ottoman Empire. Uh, Now we are going to discuss about the Hindus' involvement in Khilafat movement. The Indian National Congress and Mahatma Gandhi supported Khilafat movement. Congress leaders such as Gandhi, Abdul Kalam Azad, and others attended meeting of the Khilafat committee. They visited different parts of India along with the Ali brothers and addressed mass gatherings. As Gandhi enjoyed a great influence over the masses, he successfully convinced people to join the movement. Moreover, he assumed an important position in the Khilafat movement. His participation in the movement brought Muslims and Hindus together. Along with the territorial integrity of Turkey, Indian independence was demanded. With Congress joining the movement, the protest and agitation spread throughout India. For the first time after 1857, widespread agitation was witnessed, creating real troubles for British rule in India. And now we are going to discuss about non-cooperation movement. In December 1919, both the Khilafat Committee and Congress held their meetings simultaneously at Amritsar, and a delegation was prepared which was sent to England under the leadership of Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar to see the British Prime Minister, cabinet member, and members of parliament, and to explain the Indian point of view regarding the Khilafat. The delegation visited England in 1920. The leaders of the delegation addressed the House of Commons and saw the British Prime Minister Lloyd George, who paid no heed to delegation's demand. The delegation stayed at London for 8 months. However, the delegation returned to India unsuccessful in October 1920. After this unsuccessful visit to England, the leader of Khilafat movement realized the fact that British were not in the mood to help them. Therefore, they realized that a new strategy needed to be adopted in order to reinvigorate the zest and zeal for freedom among a general public. With this aim, they decided to launch a movement of non-cooperation. When the leader of Khilafat movement announced the non-cooperation movement, the Congress extended its full support to the Khilafat movement. The non-cooperation movement was a political campaign launched on 4 September 1920 by Mahatma Gandhi to have Indians revoke their cooperation from British government with aim of inducing the British to grant self-governance and full independence to India. Now coming to the next slide, Khilafat movement's failure and Khilafat movement's end. Khilafat movement ended in 1924 without achieving any of its aim. The reason for the failure of the Khilafat movement are as follows. The first reason for the failure and end of Khilafat movement was the Gandhi's decision to call off non-cooperation movement. When the Khilafat movement when Khilafat movement became mature and was reaching its climax, a tragic incident took place in the village of Chorachuri, in which the police opened fire on the procession of local residents. The agitated mob, in counteraction, set the police station on fire, which in result 21 police constables were burnt alive. Due to this incident, the Ali brother and other Muslim leaders were arrested and Mr. Gandhi put off the movement. As a consequence, the movement lost its intensity. The second and main reason for the failure and end of Khilafat movement was the abolishment of the position of Khalifa by Turkish ruler. The abolition of Khilafat by Kemal Ataturk was a serious blow on Khilafat movement in the subcontinent, and he exiled Sultan Abdul Majid, a helpless caliph, and abolished Khilafat as an institution. Due to this, all agitational activities came to an end in the subcontinent. That's the end of my topic and also Khilafat movement. So I really hope you enjoyed my video. Have a great day. Thank you for watching my video.